Joe here from Groove Studio. Welcome back. In this lesson we're going to be learning to play an A minor chord on guitar. To play an A minor chord on guitar, we're going to start with the middle finger on the fretting hand. We're going to place the middle finger on the second fret, 1, 2, of the D string, E, A, D. With your ring finger, you're going to place this one just underneath the middle finger on the second fret of the G string, E, A, D, G. Both of these on the tips of the fingers, and you shift them up as close to the fret as you can get them without going over the top of the fret. With the index finger, you're going to place this on the fingertip right behind the fret on the first fret of the B string, E, A, D, G, B. For this chord we're not playing the E string, we're starting on the A string and playing through all 5 strings there. Thumb position should be roughly on the opposite side of the neck to where your fingers are. That's going to give you the best grip, allow you to press down hard enough with enough pressure on those fingers to get the strings firmly touching the frets. Hand position, you want to have your wrist in a nice neutral position and your arm tucked in relatively closely to the guitar. You don't want to have it out like this. So each of these fingers is pressing down on the fingertips as close to the fret as you can get them with a relatively neutral position in your wrist. Some of the issues that you might come across with this chord dead notes. So if you've got a dead note there, what you need to do is to press down harder on that string with that finger. You're going to get a bit of fret buzz. If it's sounding like that, press down harder still until it rings out cleanly. Another issue here, this ring finger might pop over the top of the fret. The note on this G string is going to be muted. What you need to do is shift these fingers back behind the frets, get them as close as you can to the frets without them coming over the top of the fret. The next issue you might come across on this B string might be muted. You need to make sure your index finger is pressing down hard enough. And if you're pressing down hard on that index finger, you're still getting a muted note, it's probably this ring finger coming across the strings. So you need to make sure these fingers are coming down directly on top of the strings. And not muting any of the strings next to them. Finally, this high E string. If this string is muted, it's probably this index finger leaning over onto the E string. So what you need to do is shift this hand until that index finger is no longer touching that E string. And once you've solved all those problems with your chord, it should sound like that. That's how to play an A minor chord on guitar.